Congratulations on pretty much stepping off a plane in La La Land and landing yourself an incredible job.
Thank you. I've got tears in my eyes. I'm so emotional. I'm just... Lisa, I've got to just say hi to Lisa. Oh my gosh. I worked with Lisa. We did a tour of a play for 6 months. Lisa, congratulations. Oh my goodness. It's not... Yeah. Oh, it's so good to see you.
Thank you. How scary
It's not just
was it
the
for
way you look.
Oh.
I just want to say to Lisa, it's not just the way you look, it's that you're healthy. You know, you're healthy as well. Anyway, Lisa used to laugh at me for going to the gym a lot.
I did.
Eating rabbit food. Eating rabbit food.
I used to call you the nut queen. You were everything out. You're always picking at nuts all the time. That's my world now.
That's right. That's right. Well, at the end of our tour, she gave me the Squirrel Nutkin Award for most amount of nuts and seeds consumed on a tour.
And was this your first acting job?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I've been... Oh, with Lisa?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no, but it was my first big tour.
Okay.
I've been acting for 10 years. Now, I think we did that tour about 6 or 7 years ago, Lisa, did we?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's quite a while ago. But Lisa knows I always wanted to come to America.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I talked about it then.
How did it come about?
I got here, Lisa. I got here.
Well done. That's great. I'm proud of you. But it must have been so scary because you didn't know anybody, you had no mates. So tell us what happened when you first arrived.
No. I got here with my dog in a suitcase and I didn't know anybody. So the dog helped. My little dog, Danny, he was my little friend. And that was it. And I met my agent and I got signed and it just all happened quite quickly. But I was very, very focused when I got here. It took me a long time to get here. I was very aware that I'm not in my 20s anymore. And this is like the Olympics over here. It's like the Olympics of talent and hotness. And, you know, I was really afraid for a long time that I was not good enough to be here. But luckily, I think the 10 years of work in the theatre as an actress in the UK with people like Lisa, who taught me so much, that body of work gave me the confidence to just think, no, look, they're hiring somebody, it may as well be me. and it's worked.
And you're in Days, is it Days of Our Lives, which is massive out there, isn't it?
Yeah. It is huge. It's the one that, do you remember in Friends, Joey Tribbiani was Dr. Drake Ramone? Yeah, that's hopefully... Yeah, hopefully I'm not going to fall down a lift shaft or anything.
Abby, it's Janet here.
Hi, Janet.
Do you remember we worked together and I sacked you?
She did. She sacked me, thank God. It was such a... That show was...
We did a show
I had to be... Deadline, wasn't it?
It was Deadline. I can't remember what you did wrong, but I do remember sitting at the end of the boardroom table and saying, Abigail, you're fired.
You were so scary. You were hilarious.
Yeah, well, I haven't changed. I've got news for you. I'm just the same. But Abigail, I've got to ask you something really, really important. You're not Abi Titmuss anymore, are you? You've got a new name.
Abigail. Well, I'm Abigail. Everyone knows me as Abigail over here. But I did try and become Abigail Evelyn, that's my middle name. That was always going to be my stage name, Abigail Evelyn. And but I got here and I tried to do that, and it was just getting too difficult to have 2 different names. So I asked on Twitter. I asked my fans on Twitter, what do you think I should do? And they all said you should be proud to be a Titmuss. so I was like, all right, and my family were pleased. So I was like, okay, Titmuss was never something I saw and liked. Yeah.
Days of Our Lives is massive in America. So does this mean you're getting recognised in the street? Are you a huge star now?
No, I definitely would not say that at all. But I've been on the show for about 18 months now. I have a recurring role, and it's I don't know how long it'll last, but it's been absolutely fantastic and I love it. I was in there last week, I did 2 episodes. It's wonderful. But I'm also free to do other things. So I just did a movie before Christmas. I'm just about to do another one. Coincidentally, the lead of the movie I'm about to do is one of the stars of Days of Our Lives, complete coincidence. So I'm going to get to work with him, which is great. But yeah, I've worked non-stop since I got here. I'm very lucky. I was saying, chatting to your researcher yesterday, and I said I was in the Days of Our Lives studio last week, and I was in my dressing room waiting to go on in my, outfit, and I saw the TV was on, and an advert came on with me in it. I was like, okay, I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. But I'm playing a nurse on the show, and I always knew once I played a nurse, I would feel like I'd really come full circle. And I've been an actress for 10 years now. I've played doctors, nuns, pole dancers with Lisa, like all sorts of different roles. But I'd never ever played a nurse before.
Abs, I was there obviously earlier on in your acting career, and I know you struggle very much with trusting people. At the time time, didn't you?
Yeah,
and you
I
were
did.
drinking heavily, and there was dark times. How did you get over that? With especially, you know, you used drink, didn't you, as a comfort blanket?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm amazed to hear that you've given up alcohol. Because I remember Lisa and I had once had a long car journey together, and we sat and talked about it. And I talked to Lisa about giving up alcohol. I remember that. Do you remember that, Lisa?
Absolutely.
And, you know, you were wonderful to me. You were very kind. And yes, it helped enormously. But I did get help to do that. I saw a therapist. And, you know, but it's very, when you're in this life, you know what it's like, girls. You're all in the public eye. You get invited to so many things, and you'll suddenly find that 6 months has gone by, and you're like, oh, I've been out kind of every couple of nights, you know, on a red carpet or at an event, and, you know, having a bit of champagne or something, and it just kind of all adds up.
Yeah, they never have fizzy water on those welcome trays. Champagne.
No, I know. It sounds like, oh, what a hardship, you know, but it's not just that. But then I was of course, drinking behind closed doors, you know, and that's when it's not so pretty. And yeah.
And you haven't drunk now for 10 years, right?
10 years.
Wow.
10 years, not a
Congratulations.
single. Thank you.